Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. There's been some development, man. There've been some developments today, Saturday. Well, yesterday is 17 past 12 midnight. So yesterday morning, there's new developments, and USA finally coming out, and Donald Trump administration coming out with the sanctions. Well, sanctions, because those sanctions were actually well received by the majority of South Africans, and which are black people. And right now, there's a go to USA trending in South Africa. It's been trending throughout the day, and people are actually happy that, like, while unfortunately the Afrikaner did not get what they wanted, because for me, in my opinion, I think these people wanted a coup. I think they wanted USA to to come through, bring their military here, and yeah, they were hoping for a coup, and instead they got asylum, and they now they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave, and I mean, these people apparently there's a genocide against Afrikaners in South Africa, and why they should leave, because they have literally like a free way to USA. So I feel like they should take that offer and leave South Africa, because they're not happy here. They've been killed. They're being victimized, and so on. So if you're faced with that, I think you should, especially like when you get a one-way ticket to USA and be a refugee in USA. I mean, anyone will take that offer, but then unfortunately we all know that majority of them, they are not going to leave, because there's no genocide against African and South Africa. All these people want is to preserve the apartheid. And also remember, these people don't want equality. Equality to African people is oppression. They see equality as an oppression, and like now, if they go to US and be refugees there, there's no privilege in US. They're going to be equal to everyone else, and that's what they don't want. They don't want that. And you know what, man? I feel like I want these people to leave. I need to be honest, because one thing that I know is that, like, the most people that are going to leave it will be the racist ones. The racists are going to take this offer to go and be refugees in USA, and that suits me just fine. That suits me just fine, and I think I speak for majority of South Africans when I say that's what we want, because less racist people will do this country, honestly, the world of good. And I wrote something here. I was like, hey man, USA people need to be aware. They need to be aware that, like, there's a new tribe coming called Afrikaners. And I know once they're gonna try to impose their beliefs and their rules there in USA. They probably want to have Afrikaner being taught in public schools. It's probably gonna come, because that's what they're used to. They're used to privilege. They don't want to conform. They want to be like they always believed in imposing their belief and their culture on other people, and that's what they did in South Africa for so long. So, like, right now, we're literally like calling an end to that, and they don't want to assimilate. So, like I said, these people don't want to conform. They just want to have their own. They want to have their cake and eat it. And you know what, man? That is not. It's not that. It doesn't work that way in life. It does not work that way in life, because these people believe that they are special. They believe that, like, I mean, let me just, before getting into my notes, let me just, so some tweets from South Africans were saying, will not be bullied. USA President Elon Musk has done a good job in recalling his racist to America, from Afrikaner to Americans. Bro, they must go. Like, and what I like about this move, right? Because we know there's a movement of Cape independence, and what I like about this move, that, like, literally the people that, like, were pushing for Cape independence, most of them are going to go to USA, because remember, the Cape independence is about, like, making Cape Town it's a country that will probably be dominated by white people, racist people. And now the Cape referendum is not going to have people that are going to vote for them, and it's just a funny position that, like, these white people or racist white people find themselves in, because right now they're caught in two places. Do you want to go to US and not have the privilege that you have in South Africa, or do you want to stay in South Africa and conform to the BEE, conform to land expropriation, NHI, Bella Bill, and all of this? They are literally like in a hot mess. They are literally on a hot mess. And you know what, man? I'm just sitting here watching all watching it all unfold, and I'm loving it. I'm really, really loving it, because they didn't get what they were hoping for. They did not get what they were hoping for. And also the fact that like these sanctions that like USA imposed on South Africa, they're going to affect all of us. Yes, most of them, like right now, I don't know if maybe this is just the first phase. There's still going to be the second phase. But then what I like is that like every Tom and Dick and Harry is going to be affected in South Africa. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I need to be honest. So I'm just gonna be reading some reaction from people. And this guy says, guys, imagine us having holiday because white South Africans are going to be over Tampa to go to USA to be refugees without us lifting a finger. That win must be celebrated in Jekube, a permanent holiday. We can call it Trump Elon Day. You know what, man? I can see that happening, because we in South Africa, man, like we are so unpredictable. We are so unpredictable. We might just actually make it a holiday. What day is it today? The 9th of oh, it was on the 8th. That announcement was made on the 8th of February. So the 8th of February could actually be Trump Elon Day. It could actually be Trump Elon Day. And bro, like I'm loving it, bro. I'm like, you know, man, I need to be on. I'm just so tired of white the racist bastard that we have in South Africa, bro. I'm so tired of these people. And yes, there's still like other good white people that want to assimilate. They want to conform to New South Africa, and they all. And I need to say this. I feel like I need to say this. Not every white person is a racist. There's still some really good white people in South Africa. So Ren Cummings says Trump has offered Afrikaners the chance to escape white genocide. EWC, BEE, affirmative action, Bella Act, load shedding, water shedding, sport quotas, the ANC, the EFF, Amapiano, Afana, Nkosikelel, everything. I assume AfriForum and Co are picking their bags. They're not going to leave. Yes, there are gonna be some that will actually leave and take this offer. But then what I know is that like majority of them, only for like maybe 5% of Afrikaners will take that offer. Majority of them are going to stay here, because like I said, life in USA is not that easy. In USA, you're gonna be forced to work 3-4 jobs. Here they can actually do well with working one job. And let's say maybe you have a career here in South Africa, or you have a business here in South Africa, or you have kids here, you have family, and you have commitments here in South Africa. Most of them are not going to leave. And also USA, yes, I know USA, probably like there's plenty of opportunities in USA, but then the standard of living is actually insane. The standard of living in USA is crazy. And bro, I actually don't care whether they leave or they don't, but then I'm hoping that they leave. But then whether they leave or they don't leave, whatever that they tried to do did not work. It actually backfired. So these are people that are facing genocides in South Africa. These are people that like are being discriminated against in South Africa. These are people that like don't have equal opportunities in South Africa. These are people that like are fearing for their life in South Africa. And look at them, they're just chilling, having picnics or having some drinks under the gazebos. Bro, what more do these people actually want? What more do these people actually want? Because these people are living nice in South Africa. It's all nice in South Africa. It's not like that. This picture doesn't strike me as people like this. I don't see people that are fearing for their life. I don't see people that like feel like their security is being compromised. I see people jailing together as families. Bro, like actually what do these white people in South Africa actually want? The racist or the Afrikaners, what do they actually want? The chaos in Peter Dutoit says chaos at the mid-mile in KZN as hundreds of oppressed try to empty the the patent before storming to the US consulate in Durban. Although the Bulls versus Thomas at 2. Bro, imagine going to US and leaving the Bulls and Stormers, bro. I honestly, I want to see how this whole thing is going to unfold. Are these county crime statistics a joke to KwaZulu-Natal, where Midmar Dam is located, has one of the South Africa's highest per capita murder? But then the thing is, yes, I've been complaining about the crime in South Africa. The crime in South Africa is like literally like out of hand. It's crazy, and I feel like the government should do something about it. They need to be doing something about it. But then the crime, also these murderers, are happening to both races. They're happening to Indians, they're happening to black people, they're happening to white people and Afrikaners. So let's not make it as if like, man,